Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about Pokemon Go. If you are just getting started in Pokemon Go, I recommend you check out my other video about tips and tricks to get started, because today we're going to be diving into things like combat power for evolutions and maximum combat power each Pokemon can have. Recently some people delved into the game and figured out the max combat power each Pokemon can have, so there's kind of like definitive tiers now for the game if you're really interested in what Pokemon is the best, if what you like to do the most is gyms, and hopefully when they introduce battles down the line. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to show off Toolkit.com. It's really cool. There's going to be a link in the description. There's also going to be a link in the description for the evolution chart over here, and we're just going to select a Pokemon. And I'm going to select a Gloom. Right now I have a 656 power Gloom, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to evolve it, and it'll tell us your Gloom will evolve into a Vileplume with the range of this combat power. And so that's perfect. Now there's no more guesswork, because you might want to say, well, I have a Oddish and it has 500 capture power. If I evolve that first, it'll make a Gloom with 740 at the minimum. And so if I have a 740, my Vileplume will be a little bit stronger. Is it really worth the 25 candy, or would I rather just power up the Vileplume after I evolve it? Do I want to evolve it for the extra 25 candy or not? It can kind of help you solve problems like that if you're really concerned about managing whatever resources you have in Pokemon Go. So we're going to hop over to the max combat point, combat power, whatever you want to call it, cheese pizzas chart over here, and this is pokemongo.gamepress.gg/Pokemon-list, and I'm going to go ahead and link this as well. You can see strongest offensive Pokemon per type, article about Dragonite because Dragonite's just that good, Pokemon Nest, Vaporeon, Snorlax. There is a Gym Defenders tier list, which we'll hop over to there, and offensive Pokemon per type, we'll cover that too. So you can just see Bulbasaur, Ivysaur listed by Pokemon Dex number right here. You can go up here and you can click the name to list alphabetically. On our case, we're going to go from the weakest, which is Magikarp, of course, our friend Magikarp, to the strongest. And in the game files, Mewtwo is currently the strongest. We can't get him yet. Then Dragonite, then Mew, then Moltres, Zapdos, Snorlax. Articuno is all the way down here. I'm on Team Mystic. Rip Mystic. Our bird is objectively the weakest. That's okay. But since we can't really get any legendary Pokemon, the main ones we're concerned about is Dragonite, number 1, then Snorlax, then Lapras, then Executor. And this is really interesting because I personally have an Executor, and every gym I put him in, or every gym I take with him, people tend to have a really hard time getting him out of there. He's a fairly easily accessible Pokemon because Execute isn't that hard to get, and he's fairly easy to level up. I'm level 22 right now, and my problem isn't getting enough Stardust to power him up. My problem is being high enough level to power him up. So Executor, pretty good Pokemon, pretty solid, easy to level up. Once again, Vaporeon, easily accessible, at least for me. I'm in Texas. Eevee is all over the place. Eevee also evolves from a 10k egg. Vaporeon's really good. Water Gun is a really fast attack, even with things that aren't very effective. My 1700 Vaporeon actually soloed a 2100 power Lapras in a gym the other night, and I was like, wow, this is really impressive. Water Gun is just that fast of an attack. Gyarados, no personal experience. Flareon attacks a little bit slow for my liking, but it is really strong and a really easily accessible Pokemon against fire Pokemon. So Flareon, Muk, Charizard, Slowbro, Machamp. Charizard, man, Charizard is really strong for terms of defending gyms. At least in my personal experience, I've had trouble getting over it. So if you are able to get your hands on a Charizard, I would. Advice if Charmander is not really in your area would be hatch a ton of 2K eggs. I know you're going to get a lot of Rattata and Pidgeys, but that already happens anyway. And Charmander, really, I must just be lucky. I keep getting Charmanders for my 2K eggs. So keep hatching those 2K eggs, be lucky, get plenty of Charizards. And then we just kind of start hopping down into things in the 2,500 mid-tier range, I guess you can call it. Everything up here would be high tier. And just, it goes down from there pretty much. Jolteon being down here, I don't even think Jolteon's that good. It seems to be kind of weak. It does attack fast, but so does Vaporeon with Water Gun. I think probably there's just, I don't even know really if it deserves to be up there. I think Zapdos, when we get Zapdos released, is going to clearly outshine it as the electric type. So Raichu's up here too. It's just, I don't really see Electabuzz up here too. They're probably better than Jolteon. I haven't really had any positive experiences with Jolteon yet. Anyway, we're going to move over to the Gym Defenders tier list. And this is for July. The game's fairly new still. S tier, I completely agree with this. Snorlax is a beast. He's just so bulky, so strong, so hard to get over in most cases because there aren't really many strong fighting types, and a lot of Snorlaxes have Zen Headbutt, so the basic attack is just going to wreck a lot of fighting types in general anyway. Lapras, once again, I agree with this. Lapras is just so bulky, so hard to get out of there. And a lot of them have Ice Shard, so if you have Executor or other bulky grass-type Pokemon, well, you're going to have a little bit of trouble getting over it. My advice is just get Vaporeon and click, 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 and just get that Lapras out of there because it does attack kind of slow. Dragonite's kind of similar to Snorlax in the respect that they're both bulky. Dragonite is, in my opinion, more powerful, but you can kind of get him out of there with something maybe like Executor, who's also bulky and powerful, or maybe two Pokemon if it's a gym where you can use multiple Pokemon. Gyarados, Muk, Wigglytuff, Chansey, Sure, B tier, Kangaskhan, Poliwrath, Executor, Dugong, Slowbro. Now, I think Executor actually should be up here on A tier, just because even with fire Pokemon, Executor really is a boss. He really is that strong, so I don't really agree with him being put on B tier. But other than that, Sure. C tier, Tentacool, Nidoqueen, Machamp, Clefable, Sure. So that's pretty much it for the Gym Defenders list. And now we're going to go over to strongest offensive Pokemon per type. You can just see here, Bug type, Parasect, I totally agree with. Parasect, honestly, I was very surprised using Parasect in a gym. I had a 700 Parasect take out a 1,500 Executor just because of how quick the Bug Bite was, how quick it attacked. Like, I was blown away with how good Parasect is. Dragon type, Dragonite, everybody saw that coming. Raichu, my speculation earlier turned out to be true. Raichu, strongest per type, cool. I don't have enough Pikachu to evolve one yet. I'm gonna try. Fairy type, Wigglytuff, love it. Wigglytuff is the best. Fighting type, Machamp, don't have one yet. Don't even have a Machop. Please, when trading is introduced, somebody trade with me. I want myself a Machamp. Awesome. Fire type, Flareon, okay, saw that coming. Still don't like Flareon that much. I disagree with this. I think Charizard's better personally. Fighting type, it's not fighting type, flying type, Pidgeot, Sure, easily accessible, good, pretty quick. Ghost type, Gengar, if you didn't see that coming, rest in pepperonis. Grass type, Venusaur, Sure. I personally kind of prefer Victory Bell, but to each his own. Ground type, Golem, Ice type, Cloyster, Sure. Snorlax, like, everybody saw that for normal. Snorlax is just really good in general. Fighting type, Nidoking, okay. Sorry, why do I keep saying fighting type? I'm so bad, you guys. Comment down below just how terrible I've been at narrating this video. Poison type Nidoking, sure. Psychic type Alakazam, he was great in the game, he's great in here if you didn't see that coming. Rock type Golem, Steel type Aerodactyl, Water type Vaporeon, Dark type Gengar. I mean, we don't really have any other dark types. Is Gengar even dark type in the game? Like, I thought Gengar was Poison Ghost, not Dark Ghost. If he's Dark Ghost in Pokemon Go, or maybe this article just has an error. I don't know. Comment down below. Somebody please correct me, correct this article. And that's about it. I'm going to go ahead and leave these links for these websites down below. If any of this information helped you, please let me know. If you think there's something I left out, please let me know. And if you like my channel, please like, comment, or subscribe. And have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video I do, whether it's one of my Let's Plays or more Pokemon Go content.